welcome today again to my channel. I'll be making egusi soup for you today. As you all know, egusi is an African food, and I am purely African, a Nigerian woman, and Igbotic Nigeria correct babe. I know the form, I know the shape. We don't arrive, we don't land, no stepping back. So this is my spinach garden. I try as much as I can to stay organic and healthy, so I grow my vegetables myself. I don't go get frozen ones from the shop. So this is my spinach because I can't use our normal leaf, which is called ugu in Igbo language, because I am an Igbo woman. So this is my spinach. I'll quickly take you to the kitchen so we can start the process. Already my meat is on fire already, so see you in the kitchen. As you can see, this is my spinach. I've already harvested them from the garden. I'm going to slice them, but before I slice, I'll have to wash them with salt under a running tap because I water them. So there's got some sand to avoid one janez or the very bad. So taking you to the rest of the other ingredients. My pot on fire already. This is my meat boiling, but yeah, you can see a little water. I've added Maggi, though we use grinded here, so I've added grinded Maggi, salt, and then onion, but I prefer allowing my beef broth dry back into the beef before I'll add my cooking water. Now, like mmiri mutata chani manu ko iwe tanu di anu tobo we na tata no sia before ntieze mmiri ngeji we shofe. So ka mmiri apempe now, I'll let it sink back into the meat. Now because this is all we can get here. So this is my dried fish, smoked fish, red oil, and this is my Maggi, crayfish, salt, pepper, and our local Maggi, ogiri black. This is stockfish, and this is of course the main ingredient of the day, egusi. It's already grinded, but just forget the lumps. We still touch the lumps and then they get into particles. So I'll have to grind my pepper and my obe together, but I'll have to do it off camera so that the video doesn't get too long and then don't get noisy. So see you back after the grinding and then we'll start the process. You can see my beef still boiling. I'll have to check though. I've added water because the level of water is low already, so I wouldn't want it to burn. So I've added water. I'll check the tenderness of the meat and see where we are so we can go from there. Okay, stay tuned, get back to you. So I'm actually stirring the meat now to see where we are, to make sure the ingredients, salt, Maggi, and onion goes together so that it gives us a good taste. Okay, oh, just breathe in. I just can't wait to eat this food. It smells so delicious. One now kwa baby in South my mayonnaise everywhere. Oh god. So yeah, so you can see the bone marrow. Just bring it up the bone marrow. Oh yes, so we have to let them all boil and be chewable, because I don't want to when I don't want to cook chewing gum because I've got kids to eat them with me. So I'm covering back the pot and getting back to blending my pepper and my video. So welcome back. So this is me, this is my fish, and this is my stockfish. So it's actually time to add them. So this is me adding the stockfish and then adding my smoked fish too, because this is what you have to do to get the boys eat. If not, man, you're totally on your own. So I have to allow them simmer before I add my red oil and then the rest of the remaining ingredients. So I'll have to allow it to like 30 minutes. So I'm checking on the meat again, guys. Testing time. I no go keep myself. Yeah, I just test the meat small. So I've just turned it and my water is still draining. So I am actually adding another water, and probably this is going to be the water I'm going to be making my soup with. So mmiri ji shift anụ mekọọ na anụ gị igba eze mmiri ga-eji shota aka mụ ashimụta. Try it at home, you won't regret it. So kita agba ego m mmiri ga-eji wee share. Though the water is still small, but I'll still add more. So this is my already washed vegetables, and then I've actually grinded my pepper and my ogiri. Then the food is still awaiting the remaining ingredients. Stay tuned. Before I forget, as you're adding water, don't forget to nigi unu. You have to also check the consistency of whatever it is you have in the pot. So that's so for me, it's actually time to add my salt. I've added salt already, sorry. It's actually time for me to add my red oil. Makana mano barobo. So you have to cook the oil to make sure it is well boiled. So I have to add my oil and then keep cooking to allow the oil boil very well before adding the remaining ingredients. I've actually added enough oil. Makanema na egusi a na-elike mmanụ. Ọ na-eri mmanụ ọfụma kanushi no na-ayicha mmanụ. So I've added enough oil. I'll allow the oil to simmer for some minutes before I'll add the melon and then the leaf. So let's allow it to keep boiling. So I'm going to check my oil. In our new isia and the negenti. They hear the smell. They smell. I just can't wait to eat. You have to make the oil to be enough. So my egusi is going down now into the pot. I'm going to be adding my egusi and my crayfish together. Everybody has her own method of making her own soup, so I prefer adding things together so they boil together at equal consistency. So my oil has boiled enough, so I'm going to add my melon, of course grinded melon, and my crayfish. Then vegetable and pepper goes in last. Those of you that will always ask me, do you add achi or also? Yeah, I know some people will be like, you're lying. I hardly know what that is because growing up my mother never used it. So the only thing I do to make my soup what it is I use my brain. I calculate the amount of water I add to the pot so that it doesn't get too watery or too thick. So for now, I've added the egusi, as you can see. So you see where it is. Forget this in Obora no one. No go kid the man say that one where you watch for YouTube. Meat full in pot. Babe, no be meat. Cut your coat according to your size. If I walk, I do just some pieces of meat, then add the okpo, because staying healthy is also staying away from red meat. So I'm trying as much as I can to just mix the both of them together. So opening eye of my welanya give me clear. If una half of it in itemabu or manomiano. So I'm actually adding my crayfish now. Yeah. So I'll have to still stay and allow to simmer for, let's say, 20 minutes, I guess. Maka esi ka ise ya kwam ị na-atala egusi ndụ ọ dịrọ mma. So ị ga-esi ya iwetuo obi anyị hapụ ya ka egusi ṅụrụ mmanụ ṅụrụ mmiri dekwe na-ede ọ ga-abụ ị na-eti ọ na-agbada na akpịrị. N'ofu oyi m nwaanyị sịrị m we are eating stone and that one that scratches her throat. Nsị anyị na ọ bụghị that one that scratches your throat, no, melon. It scratches your throat and is rough on your throat because na-esighị aka ọ agbazi esighị aka ọ ṅụọ mmiri esighị aka ọ dee. So m ga-esi nke m na ọ ṅụọ mmiri dee wezi akwụkwọ ịma na ya ebutu wunye ose na ogiri okpe ịma na ya ebutu. So ka m tọọ nọ ihe nene ka mmiri m ha ma ka m ga-agba mmiri ka ọ na mama ntinye water. So actually in essence what I'm saying is this: when you calculate your water, you allow your melon to simmer with the crayfish, allow them boil, sink into the water and get drained into the water. Then you check how hard, or you check the consistency depending on how you want your food soup to come out. So I'm going to actually check mine. If it's good to my own satisfaction, then I'll add my vegetable and my pepper. But if not, I'll still allow it to simmer so it cannot be rough while going down my throat. So stay tuned. I'm still going to add my boiled water to it because when I allow it, before it finishes boiling, it gets so thick. So I'll still add water to allow it boil with the water and then add salt to it to all boil together, because it's not good to eat raw salt or unboiled salt. So I've added water. I'll still add my Maggi and then salt to it and allow it to simmer to see where the level of water is and see what the outcome of the taste before we add the vegetables. So I've added my vegetables, but at this juncture I'll have to put it down because for me it's not really good for your vegetable to just get overcooked. So I've added the vegetable, just adding the remaining ones. I've also added my ose and pepper. So I'll have to lower the stove so that my lips don't get too salt. So now I guess we're done, but I'll have to cover the pot so that the steam, I prefer using steam to boil my vegetables. So I've lowered the stove, so I'll have to let the steam just get on the vegetables, because I don't know individual difference. My own reason is because when you cook or the vegetable is overcooked, when you get to warm it, it doesn't look fresh. So but when you just put the vegetable and allow it to cook on steam, each time you bring the food, you dish out the soup to it, it still remains fresh. If you doubt me, try it and see what I mean. So at this juncture I'm going to off my stove and then allow the steam to take its course. And thank you for viewing my channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you next time. Bye bye.